don't do that.
Hi.
Hi.
So, we are attempting to cook again together, which normally does not end well.
As long as we follow the recipe, it does.
You gotta live off book sometimes.
No, nobody loves off book.
So, we are making
Arepas con queso from the movie Encanto
Encanto.
because I'm obsessed. Sarah likes it. I'm obsessed.
She's really obsessed.
I love Encanto.
She said that she would redo those tag questions just so she could answer everything as Encanto.
Probably. Although I will say, we're going to spice it up a little bit while we're cooking because there's a couple of moments where it kind of needs to do its own thing without us.
Mm-hmm.
So I have my phone here with some quiz questions for me because I've seen the movie more, so I'll probably be able to answer them easier.
I mean, it did write some of them down.
And I wrote down some opinion guesses questions. I said this or that, but it's really not because it's not choices for Sarah. So we will do those while we have to wait for 10 minutes for this to set because that is a step. So, do you want to go over the things we have and I'll go over the ingredients?
Okay. We have a bowl.
We have a bowl.
We have a knife.
A knife.
We have a half a cup. We actually needed a single cup, but the single cup is currently filled with warm water. So we have half a cup. We'll just scoop it twice because, well, we need a cup. And then we got measuring spoons. Yay!
You will need various ones.
Yes.
We have softened butter.
Yes.
Salt. Cheese. They recommend Mexican cheese in the recipe, but Sarah's picky, so we went with mozzarella.
I think we're on with mozzarella.
Basically, it said you needed a melty cheese, which, I mean, there's really nothing more melty than mozzarella, so, you know. And the big thing is you needed corn flour, which they recommended Pan Brand. We don't have that at our Walmart. Actually, no Walmart near us has it, apparently. So we went with the
Whatever that is.
Maseca?
We haven't had Spanish in years.
Maseca? Maseca. I think it's Maseca. Maseca, Becky says. Fun fact, I'm pretty sure it tells you how to pretty much make the dough on the back of this packaging. We're not going to go by this. We're going to go by the recipe that we found. And we may be referring to a video that we saw of 2 people from Encanto doing it. Who knows? Also, Nedgy is judging us from the washing machine.
Yes.
But this is masa, instant, yellow corn, masa, flour.
So,
basically, you just need masa flour and it needs to be finely milled.
We need a cup of that, so
Okay.
let me get the measuring spoons out of the way. We literally just picked up the stuff for this today. We've been toying with the notion of doing it for a little while, but you know.
Does it have a smell? That's what it looks like. If you're curious.
So we need a cup of that. We will have to scoop this twice.
I'm going to stand up because I don't want to mess up, and also my body sucks. So,
Half a cup.
It's very soft.
Now, I think this is only supposed to make, what, like 3 to 6? If you do it right.
It depends on how big you make them.
True. Because you're supposed to have them to like 6. You're supposed to have 6 of them in 5 inches. So we'll see how that goes. So that is 1 cup of that. Now we need a cup of mozzarella. We do have the finely shredded mozzarella. Fun fact, Mom put it in the freezer. It hasn't been in there long enough to actually freeze, but it is cold. I'm hoping that does not affect it. So
You're not supposed to put mozzarella in yet.
yeah. Well, I was just going down the instructions. So if we're going that, then we need water.
Cornmeal, salt, water, and butter.
Although it's just salt. I forgot the T.
Yeah.
So next up will be the salt then.
How much salt?
Salt is a teaspoon. So, here you go. A teaspoon of salt.
You have so much salt around your ridge.
Why are you opening it like a lunatic?
Because it's easier like this.
It's not.
Yes, it is.
You just pour it. Okay. And now you will need a tablespoon of softened butter. So, we have the butter, we have the knife.
Not that much.
Yeah, I'd say so. Stab it.
Butter.
Okay. So, you will mix that all together with your water, which we have yet to put in. I apologize for the coughing in the background. That is my mother.
Warm water.
Yes. So, in a bowl, mix the cornmeal, salt, water, and butter.
And you are supposed to use your hands.
Yes. We have washed them.
We have washed them. They're clean.
I will let her do that, though.
Because Sarah is a texture person. Plus, I like getting dirty.
She does like getting dirty, and I need to keep an eye on the camera.
Yes.
Because my batteries aren't the best. So, while she's doing that, you're basically just... Well, I can bring over the camera so they can see what you're doing. Whee. So she is mixing it by hand. You're pretty much trying to get it all...
Oh, it smells like a... This is... I don't know why this is shocking to me. It smells like a corn chip. Like if you've ever had Fritos, it smells like those.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's kind of the point.
It smells like cornmeal. You know, since it is made from corn. Makes sense.
You kind of want it to get as smooth as you can. You're kind of try and mix it into a ball. And then kind of go from there. After you get it mixed up into a ball, you're going to let it set for 10 minutes. So, she's got to mix up the butter as best as possible. That's why I prefer my butter melted. But for the sake of this, and the fact that Tiffany's in control, for the most part, it's by the book. Even though it makes me sad.
Alright, it's getting to the point where it's not... It's coming off of my hands a lot easier.
Yeah, it's pretty much together. So we will cover it and we will set it aside for 10 minutes, basically.
Oh, there's a little bit of butter.
Alright, so I'll see you in a moment then. Alright, so we have it set aside. It is covered.
Clean up just a tiny bit here.
While Tiffany gets those questions prepped.
I mean, your questions are prepped. Yours are just on the paper. I can bring up the website.
I also need to set a timer for 10 minutes. Because that's how long it's supposed to take. So, I will get that timer prepped while she gets those questions. Timer, 10 minutes, starting now. Alright, so who's going first?
Up to you. Yours is faster.
I'll go with mine then.
Okay.
Give me questions.
Sarah's only has about 8 questions. Mine is 30 because that's what I found. Totally speaking, this is what kind of thing I was looking for. Not a quiz, but I like quizzes, so I'll take it. Alright, so this is Sarah's Encanto this or that. It's not really a this or that, it's just questions. Who's your favorite triplet?
I like Julieta.
Same.
But Peppa has
I mean, all of them are great. I love them all, so.
Peppa has started to grow on me,
I
though.
love Peppa. Peppa is great. Favorite grandchild?
I like Luisa.
She is Louisa.
I relate.
Favorite power?
I don't know, man. I like controlling the weather.
That'd be dangerous in your hands.
Yes.
Favorite song?
Oh. I kind of like the last one.
All of you.
Yeah. Surface Pressure was my favorite, but I like the musical vibes from all of you.
I like how it throws back to the other songs.
Mm-hmm.
Do you forgive Abuela?
I mean, I have to.
What power would you want to have? It doesn't have to be theirs. It could be any.
I don't know. Talking to animals would be fun. I have quite a few cats.
Which character do you relate to most?
I've already answered that. Kinda Luisa.
And lastly, Augustine or Felix?
I like both of them.
They're both great. We stand good dads.
Yeah.
But Augustine is so accident prone, and I can relate to that on a personal level.
Which of the family members is voiced by Jessica?
Louisa.
Okay. Which of the family claps with just 2 fingers?
Dolores.
Yeah. Which of the following items is not in Bruno's room between the walls of Casita? A gramophone, saxophone, or a red chair?
What's a gramophone?
I know what it is, but I can't figure out how to describe it. You played, like, music on it. Can't think of how do you explain a gramophone? I'm gonna have to Google a photo of it now.
Oh wait, I think I know what it is.
Okay, thank goodness.
Let's go with a saxophone.
I don't know if you're right or wrong.
Neither do I.
What color are Mirabelle's earrings? Pink, orange, or blue? I mean, her whole family, that side is all blues. What is the name of the actor who voices Augustine? Apparently I misspelled that name. Wilmer. I can't pronounce half of these names, so take a wild guess. Who voiced Augustine? We've been spelling his name wrong. We've added an E at the end. Apparently there's no E. Okay. Whose room is next door to Abuela's? Peppa, Bruno, or Mirabelle?
Peppa.
Which instrument do the donkeys play in Surface Pressure? Violin. Okay, I was gonna give you options. Finish the line from We Don't Talk About Bruno. Abuela get the blank.
Umbrellas.
After Casita is rebuilt, what do the family give to Mirabelle?
Doorknob.
What did Dolores say when she heard from Louisa's room?
Her eye twitching all night.
I can't read, apparently.
We've established that.
What plants/flowers are mentioned in What Else Can I Do?
Jacarandas, Flor de Mayo, and Palma de Cerro. Or Cerro.
Okay, there's other choices. There's also
Strangly Frigs,
Sundews. So literally all of the options that they gave us. Okay, who can talk to animals?
Antonio.
Pretty cool power. Again, I'd like to do that. I have lots of cats. Which member of the family does not have their eyes open on the door?
Bruno.
Good for Bruno. Okay, you're finishing. Okay. At the start of Encanto, we're talking about the family magical song. Okay. Who tells the children that Mirabelle does not get a gift?
Dolores.
Kevin has issues with Dolores. What is the name of the man who proposes to Isabella?
Mark.
Applier.
Mariano.
Yeah. What is different about Bruno's room? Only Bruno can enter, Casita can't help, or you cannot stay in his room.
She can't enter the room.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Casita can't really enter any of the rooms, but...
Casita is Casita. Casita is the rooms.
Yeah. In Bruno's vision, who is Mirabelle hugging?
Isabella.
Yes. Finish the line from Surface Pressure, and I blank because I know what my worth is.
Glow.
During Isabella's proposal dinner, which animal puts together Bruno's vision underneath the table?
I have no idea what that animal is. It looks like a raccoon, but I know it's not.
Well, it's not a capybara, so you got either A or B as your choices. A coati or a tepar?
Coati. I think a tapir is the elephant thingy.
When it crumbles, the casita protects Mirabel by making a shelter from what item?
Doors.
Okay. Who was Abuela's husband?
Pedro.
What is his name? I mean, the other two options was Felix and Augustine, so, I mean, if you got that one wrong.
Pedro.
What color is the ribbons in Abuela's hair when she was a young woman?
Orange.
Red, green, or blue are your options.
Red.
I would go with red if there's no orange. What did Mirabel give Antonio as a present on the day of his ceremony?
Toy Jaguar.
Which one of the triplets have red hair?
Bruno.
Peppa,
the outcast of the family. Forget about Mirabel.
Who sings Dos...
Sebastian Yatra.
I am so glad I don't know how to pronounce it. How old is Antonio?
5.
Which family member is accident prone?
Augustine.
Or Augustine. Name the ship shown during surface pressure.
Titanic.
Which of the family was originally called Fernando in the early scripts? I mean, we have a Fernando, kinda.
Bruno.
What is on the painting that hangs from the front entrance of Bruno's hideaway? A painting of Abuelo, flowers, or coffee?
I think it's flowers.
Probably
it might be
flowers.
coffee.
You got 25 out of 30 right. I don't know what we missed. Oh, hey, tells us what we missed. We were wrong about who voiced... Apparently it was... Huh.
Wilmer.
Cool. Good for you. So we missed who voiced Augustine. It's Camillo who doesn't have his eyes open, apparently. What else did we miss? Apparently it wasn't the Titanic. It was SS Petroglyph. Felix apparently was originally meant to be a Fernando. And it's coffee instead of flowers. We still have about a minute left, so I'm going to check the battery. And also pause it because, you know, Mom's video's playing. Oof. Tiffany can get the cheese ready while we wait. It's only a minute left, so hopefully we can trust the cats with a cup of cheese.
Voting starts tomorrow for the America's Best Pet.
Woo. Okay, so our dough has rested the 10 minutes. Great. Let's move some stuff out of the way. Let's uncover it. It looks the same.
Yep, and it's supposed to look the same.
That's great. So, now we're supposed to form the balls and then flatten them.
And now the guy that I saw, which was baking with Babish. So you're supposed to have really wet hands. So you need water.
I have water.
I don't know about that, but okay.
So you are supposed to have 6 of them.
Too much water. Told you I didn't know about that.
It's fine. We have a towel. So we need about 6 of them, and they're supposed to be about 5 inches in diameter. Which thingy?
Skillet.
Well, yes, we do need that. But I have yet to put the oil in it, so let me get oil in it and let me turn it on. So I'm putting
this
in oil.
towel does not pick up water.
I think you're only supposed to do like a small bit of oil. So I got a small bit of oil and
Tablespoon.
I am.
She doesn't measure anything.
That's not entirely true.
It's true.
Spreading it around. How's it feeling?
Good.
Now we don't have a tortilla press, so we will have to flatten them by hand. Not that I think that means too much.
I don't know
of an issue.
what size to make these.
I don't know.
I think that's good.
Yeah.
You need cheese.
Yes. So, once you have them flattened, add mozzarella to the center.
You do not open this bag.
Well, I used the tear strip.
Well, it did not tear. Can you not do that? It's gonna just explode.
No, the only other option is scissors. For some reason, the bag is being stupid. So, bear with us. Now it's open.
I'm just gonna dump some on this napkin.
Works, I suppose. So, you are supposed to add mozzarella to the center and then cover with an additional corn disc. So, baking food.
The skillet needs to be on the stove, heating up. You don't heat it up with the bread in it
What bread?
that you're making. Put it on the bigger burner, then turn it up. 3 or 4. Get it started, probably 4.
I'll just have to handle it with care when I transport it. So, I'll get a better angle.
Don't want them to be too thick.
No.
I think that's good.
Cheese in the middle, and then add another disc on top.
I don't know how much cheese, but I'm just gonna go with a pinch of cheese. Like that. Move it away from the sides, because I imagine that's supposed to look, you know.
You're going to pinch the sides closed, kind of like, have you made a pie?
I think everybody's made a pie.
I mean, I didn't make pie until not too long ago.
It's because you don't eat pie.
That is true.
Eh.
You don't want any of the cheese to ooze out while cooking.
I mean, it could. It just burned.
That is true. I mean, I won't say anything about, you know, burnt cheese. I do love good burnt cheese. On a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you to actually eat these?
I'm more excited just to make them.
Like I said, we've been wanting to do this for a while, ever since Tiffany really watched it and, you know, became obsessed with it. I wonder if you can get ears for them.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I don't know when we'll ever actually get to go back to Disney, but I imagine you would want one of their ears. Get you one for, like, not Louisa. Get you an Isabella. Did you know they only make moving ears?
I mean, I'm not surprised.
Okay, so there's one.
Okay, so this is really big.
That's fine. We like that. How many do you think you're gonna get?
Maybe 3 if I make them that big.
That's fine. We have a pretty good skillet.
I'm gonna try and make this one a little bit smaller.
Because you're not gonna eat.
No, because I don't want just 3 of them. I want to be able to take at least a couple home.
I mean, we could always make more. As terrifying as that might be.
I want to try one, like I saw in the video with Stephanie and Diane.
Mm-hmm.
Where they made them, because they just kind of mixed the cheese into the ball and then flatten that. So I'm going to try and do that. I might get a little bit more for this one though. Just make it a decent size. So I'm just going to mix my cheese into this one. I'm sorry, I'm adjusting. Cheese. Smush the cheese into it. Cheese. Cheese. Cheese! And Sarah's behind the camera wondering when I lost my mind. Bold of her to assume I ever had one.
Okay, so now that you've seen both of her techniques, we're gonna let her make the rest of them however she's going to do it, and then I will go put it over there, and we shall cook them.
Which one do you prefer?
I mean, I like that one, but there's not gonna be a lot of them if you make them big. So.
I'm not making them big. I mean, what? You know.
Alright.
Method.
Okay, so Tiffany's done. They're in there. Don't worry, they're not totally unsupervised. They're only supposed to be on each side for 3 or 4 minutes. Flip, and then repeat. So we'll see you in a bit. Okie dokie. So they are cooked. Tiffany has 4, I have 3, but I also have the bigger of them, so, you know. You will cook them 3 to 4 minutes. What? Something wrong. Per side. I did have to go a little bit longer than what they said, but that's fine. So, this is what they look like. This is what Tiffany's look like. This one is the one that is the coolest. These literally just came straight off the oven. So what one are you gonna just bite into it? You're gonna tear it apart? What is your method here?
I don't think you're gonna like them.
I mean, it's cheese and corn. It smells like a tortilla, but you know what I mean.
Very much of a cheese pool.
A little bit of a pool.
I had no pool.
So this is one of the only ones that you actually did the like disc on top of. So let's give it a go. They're very oily still.
They're good.
I like them.
They're so good. They're not overly cheesy because of the way that I did them. I rolled them into the balls, as you saw. But honestly,
Mom, come eat these.
they're so good. They taste, it's like a soft tortilla chip. And I'm all for that. It tastes amazing, and I'm kind of upset about it. We're gonna be making these all the time now. Like, our next big gathering, we should totally make these to take on Friday.
But they're catering Friday.
So,
They are catering
they'll never
Friday.
turn.
Wait till they do a soup day.
We can make them for Wednesday. These would be great with soup. Chili. When they make chili, these would be great for chili.
No wonder they say that they eat these like every day. I would eat this every day.
They're so good.
So your question is, what have you done?
What have we done? I just gave her a little piece
That's
right
fine.
now.
They do pretty good with this too.
I'm happy.
Yes, they're all
I'm
good.
so upset that these are so good. Like, my intention was to make as many as I could out of that mix so that I could take some home to my family.
They're not getting any.
I'm not getting any.
Nope, it's fine.
I mean, I have this one. I might split this one and break it up for them. I think this is one that I actually folded over, maybe.
No, I flattened that one with the spatula. These two are the ones that got folded over.
But
I will give Mom one of them if she so desires.
Sure, they were good.
these are really good.
They should not be this good. Alright, well,
I feel like we're shocked because they're good. I mean, we kind of figured they'd be, like, it's a simple thing to make. I'm sorry, I'm talking with my mouth full.
That's fine.
It's a simple thing to make. Essentially, it's bread and cheese.
Oh my god.
It's not necessarily bread, but you know, kinda. So we knew that it was going to be simple to make, and there wouldn't really be much room for error, and it was pretty much going to be good. Did not expect this. This is really good. Like, I genuinely, and it didn't really take.
She's putting it in the thing. Well, you can put whatever topping you want on it.
Give me
So.
a piece that you're eating and I'll...
It didn't take that much
Give you a little
time
bit,
to
yeah.
make it.
No, that was real fast.
Maybe what, 20 minutes? And 10 of that is because it has to sit for 10 minutes to incorporate everything. I think it says something about soaking up the moisture. But I think I would choose these over chips any day. Like, you know?
See what I mean?
Cream of chicken topping, real good. All right, so we're
They're
gonna go.
so good.
We're gonna go eat these now. Bye.
Encanto, you get a thumbs up.
Just look at that.
Mm-hmm.